In this episode, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to get yourself booked for podcast interviews. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's episode of Interview Connections TV. I'm filming this just days before Christmas. This is going to air, for me, tomorrow, which is going to be the Tuesday before Christmas. And I was thinking, because I was talking with a friend, she was asking me, what can you send me one of your videos about how to get booked as a podcast guest? And I'm looking through all my videos and I'm thinking, wow, I have done a lot of videos for podcasters and guest experts on, how to be a great guest and how to, content marketing and things like that. But while I've been interviewed a lot on how to get booked as a guest expert, I don't have one video that's just how to get booked as a guest. So in today's episode and in next week's episode, I'm going to expand more on just how to get booked, because as we go into the new year, we're starting to make a lot of goals on how to grow our business and things that we want to do. And I think a lot of people, with how many people are signing up to be a guest expert client with Interview Connections, we can personally represent you and get you booked. A lot of people are thinking about getting out there more as a guest expert. So I want to give you some tips on how to do that. Number one, it's important to focus on your own content marketing. Now, when you get booked as a guest expert on somebody's podcast, you are providing value and actionable content and valuable information to their audience. So it's very important that you are also providing that same value, more valuable actionable content to your audience through your blog, videos, podcasts, and email newsletters. That is going to show a podcaster that you have so much information to share that you're going to be such a great guest for their show. So make sure that you're blogging, you're doing videos, you're doing podcasts. I've had a lot of people come to me, they want to get booked, and I go to their website and it's just sales page. It's information about their services, but I'm not seeing any blogs, I'm not seeing any podcasts. So you have to be doing something on your end before you expect somebody else to give you their platform to share your information. Number two, you've got to be active on social media. You've got to be building your own community. Even if it's just staying active in Facebook groups, building out a Facebook business page where you can be providing information, staying active on Twitter. And I don't just mean scheduling a lot of Twitter tweets or scheduling a lot of tweets that promote your content. You want to be actually tweeting with people personally, so you're building relationships with them. Start getting to know who's liking your content, who's commenting on it, who's sending you messages, and really get to know people, build those relationships, because that's what's going to help build your community. Stay tuned for next week's episode. I'm going to be giving some more tips on how to actually pitch yourself to a podcast host to be on their show. If you enjoyed this episode, please like it and share it on social media. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel to get automatic email updates when we release an episode. If you want to learn more about how we can get you booked, visit interviewconnections.com. Subscribe to my podcast, roadstosuccesspodcast.com, and check out my ebook, Podcast Interviews. You can get that on Amazon or on my website. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you next week.